My name's Sophie Walker, I play on the Ladies European Tour. We're here at the Belfry and this is the Break 80 video on pre-shot routine. For those of you who watch a lot of golf, you'll probably see the pros doing their pre-shot routines. We practice doing these. We go out on the driving range and we work on a routine. This routine really helps us in pressure situations. We stick to that same routine all the time, be it on the first hole, the 18th hole, in a practice round, pro-ams, tournaments. When I look at amateurs, I see they do different things all the time. They'll have one practice swing, two practice swings, they'll aim further left, they'll aim further right. They're forever trying to fix what they just did badly. I was with an amateur the other day and he hit one left off the first tee. The next hole he stood over the ball, please don't go left. As professionals, we try not to do that. We stick to a routine which will hopefully make the ball go where we want it to go. We know this routine should produce the goods because we practiced it that much. As I say, if you watch me now, it could be like watching me, hopefully at the British Open. I would do the same routine all the time. This is my pre-shot routine. Actually, to have to describe it to you is quite weird because it's become such a habit of mine. I obviously copied my old coach when I was younger. I've taken a lot of mannerisms from him. I have a little Sevi in there apparently, but it's something which I practice on every time I hit a practice shot at the driving range. I step back, do a routine, then step back into it. So my swing and my pre-shot routine, they should be the same all the time. So I start off with a practice swing of the swing that I want to produce. If it's a fade, if it's a draw, if it's low or if it's high. So I'm looking at the target. It's a really strong practice swing. It's not a wishy-washy one, because that's what people are supposed to do. It's a dominant practice swing of what I want to do now. I then stand behind the ball and take my grip and visualize what I want to do with the ball. So on this hole, I want to hit a little fade. So I'm visualizing the fade. And then I step into the shot, 1, 2, 3. Pick a point just in front of me. Line the club up to the point in front of me. And then I start looking at the target. I'm very into my target from here on out. Constantly looking at the target as I set my feet. I then have a couple of waggles and I move my feet. I take 2 looks and then I go. The 2 looks, at the end of the second look, that's my trigger to take the club back. What I see with a lot of amateurs is they get stuck over the ball. They're very concentrated on the ball, they grip tighter, they're never even looking at the target, they're thinking about my swing, what did my coach tell me to do, this. What I try and do is be focusing in on the target, not the swing. This is what I see a lot of amateurs do. They come to the ball, they take their club out of the bag and they step into the left and they have a practice swing, and it's not really what they want to do, but that's what the pros do. They have a practice swing. And then what happens is they step straight into the ball and they're looking at the ball. Yeah, ball. They often set their feet first and then they put the club down. They're still looking at the ball, and then they might take one look where they want to go, and then they're over the ball and they're getting tight and then take it back. Now I think if you come in from this side, you can't get a good visualization of where you want the ball to actually be going. That's why, I don't know, 99% of pros probably walk in from behind the ball because they're visualizing where it wants to go. It's actually a lot easier to line up as well coming in from this way. I find a lot of right-handers, if you come in from this way, got a massive tendency to aim right, and because they're so focused on the ball and they put their feet down first without looking at their target, you never really see where you're lining up. So while you're taking your lining up and you're taking your stance, look where you want to go. Use your eyes. Your eyes will transfer to your brain, what will go to your feet, which will line you up a lot better. Why not practice your pre-shot routines and video them like you would do your swing at the driving range? So set your mobile phone up behind you, video the whole process of you walking into the shot, the practice swing, the hitting the ball, how you finish, record that, analyse it, and practice it at the driving range. Don't just scrape a ball, hit it, scrape a ball, hit it. You can analyse your pre-shot routine, make it better. You might need to make it faster. You might need to make it faster over the ball, develop a trigger, but try and get that the same time, the same pace, the same one practice swing, the same two practice swings. Then take it out onto the course when you're playing with your friends. Try and get it into your game, and then when you play in your tournament, try and get it into your tournaments. What we're trying to say here is it's like a swing, it needs working on, and you need to practice it to make it better.